courtyard, and there
old
was a tree, and
tree.
underneath it was a giant blob monster that was eating Gustav.
Oh yeah. The blob monster eating Gustav. I remember.
The tree, not so much.
Yeah, no, I don't. Dude, I
My
feel like the tree is not
the
the
way that
main
Bo
focus of that.
described what happened when he was like, "No, you remember the tree?"
Yeah.
And so that's stuck with me for some reason because
It's-
my line of thought was very similar. Yeah, blob monster, Gustav being eaten, tree.
Yeah, you got to know the background to understand the foreground.
I don't know if it works like that, but okay.
I mean, to a degree, in certain fields. Probably
I guess you've never heard of the rule of thirds. Madison, tell him.
1,
You know what that is.
2, tree.
Yeah.
Personally,
see?
I don't
See, they got
usually follow the rule of thirds. I followed the golden rule. Or the golden ratio.
The golden rule is something completely different.
No, those are golden showers. You get your mind in the correct place.
No, the golden rule is something completely different.
Don't forget to bring a towel.
No.
Well then,
tie your shoes.
So brief
You gotta
summary.
keep the honey in the middle in a three-way.
Honey. Oh. That's the golden rule?
Yeah!
We'll go with it.
We're not going to
Okay.
treat others the way we want to be
It's the
treated.
name of the
I was
song!
gonna say, I'm pretty sure it's. You say in Girl Scouts, it's treat others the way you
Wait, whoa. I don't think Lonely Island and Girl Scouts have the same rules.
Oh boy.
All right. So
And if they do, things are very wrong.
Things
you
have changed
all
since the
started
90s.
last session in the under the church. You had previously fought the ghost
Why is there just a
that alluded to some type of creature that was created below, and then you guys encountered the blobs, and then Kyle lost a bit of his memory by interacting with the blobs. You guys fought the lady that turned out to be a big blob. Then you all found the secret room that also contained the child's body and the woman's body and a man's body. Then you guys went back up to the surface. Blob that was attacking Gustav. You guys killed it. Gustav was covered in some goo. Wiped it off of him. And
Don't call him Gustav.
Ooh.
and you interacted a little bit with the guards that were there, wearing similar armor to Gustav.
Mhm.
But your priority was more so taking care of the big blob.
And I think we didn't we kill the blob and
Yep.
we stabilized Gustav?
Yep. And his last words last session were along the lines of, "Who are you?"
And then he died.
Dun dun dun!
No, not really.
And that is where we'll
Well-
begin. But before we begin, Tylane needs to make a d20 roll for me.
Yeah, I'm still in that 3-minute window that I gave you earlier.
All right.
This is the role for how he acts in the session, right? Is that what this is?
No.
It's actually fairly differently based.
Gonna roll this orange one. Got a 14.
14.
Okay.
Oh, cool. All right. So,
Fair enough.
you guys have just stabilized Gustav. He does not know who you are. He looks a little bit drained, similar to the bodies you found in the underneath catacomb dungeon, whatever you want to call it, underneath the church.
So he's not looking too hot.
He's dazed, confused. He doesn't know what's going on. And
Eileen, you know how to fix elements of the soul, right? Do the thing. You're a spiritual individual.
Or a
Look at him.
boss. I think this is more your territory.
Are we
No, go ahead. I'd like to
Blizzard?
see what you can do, Mister
1 point
Holy
of
One.
what's the fucking healing touch? Lay on hands.
Kyle did perform a lay on hands
Yes, I did.
that gave 9 hit points.
Okay. So we've already given him like the immediate panic. Oh, heal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would have thought that would have done more. Anybody here know anything about curses?
You say that, and one of the guards speaks up. What? You all right? This is one of them.
We're probably fine. Gustav? We'll find out.
We probably should take him back to the capital. He looks bad.
We should probably get him a glass of water. Why don't you go do that?
He doesn't move. Just keeps on
Go
looking.
along now. Come on. Don't need to crowd the man. Give him some air. He just got a big knock on the head.
A couple
So-
more start making their way towards you.
Do we recognize their outfits?
So,
Insignia, to see who
similar
they're from?
to Gustav, they are wearing armor,
Oh no.
and
Okay.
they have a similar emblem upon it.
Okay, so
Similar, not exact.
It is very similar, not exact. No.
I am worried about them
Gustav's
lynching him
emblem
for
is
not
a
knowing
little bit more
things.
fancy, if that helps.
Because if he says he doesn't remember things and they panic like other people tend to,
Oh yeah, that is a thing, isn't
I
it?
think maybe we need to have a quick huddle. 30-second huddle. What can we get across? Gustav, act like you know things. They don't like people who don't know things.
Why is that?
I don't know, but my name is Sidman, and that's Tylane, and that's Tenelia, and that's a boss, and that's Sala, and you're Gustav.
And we are good friends of yours.
Good
Okay.
friend.
I hope you remember all that.
You trust us with your life.
I don't like the lizard.
Don't worry,
No one
this is
does.
fine.
No one
He
does.
can't eat anything that won't fit in his jaws.
Okay.
But he can unhinge his jaw.
Yeah, trust me, nothing's getting around that gut. Gestures at Gustav.
Yeah, dude.
And I have no idea how much Gustav weighs. I'm just calling him fat.
Captain, are they friends of yours or
Captain.
Smile
I think
and nod,
Gustav
buddy.
said he was
Smile
a
and
captain
nod.
before.
Did he? Yes.
Gustav looks a little bit confused. He smiles and nods. Yes, they are friends of mine.
Yes, totally. The
hang on.
friends I know and love
So,
and cherish.
Can I make a quick history check to see if I remember him? Because I vaguely remember when he was like, yeah, dude, we're like buddies. What the fuck?
Okay.
I vaguely remember him talking about becoming a captain after the war or some shit.
Mm-hmm. He did speak about that stuff with you, so you know as a general fact that is true.
Okay.
I won't force you. That was information you divulged earlier. That
Okay.
Maybe a
I
couple
wanted
months
to
ago.
make sure I wasn't like just making shit up.
Yeah. I am lenient with that stuff. You guys have some levels of knowledge, even if you don't know it. And from that, you might be able to tell that his emblem is fancier because he is a captain.
Checks out. It's a rank insignia.
Gotcha.
God.
Should we?
What are you all doing?
We
Well, we were traveling to the capital. Thailand, please.
I put my arm around Gustav's shoulders and kind of give him a little bit of a squeeze, like a go with it, and start explaining like, good dear captain here, helping accompany us to the capital. And we made a quick pit stop, but as you just saw, may not have been the best place for that.
Well, side quests are dangerous, kids. Don't forget to bring your friends.
Correct. What are you guys doing here? If I may ask.
Well, as you saw, the blobs have infiltrated this town. The townspeople evacuated, came to the city, the capital, Alpatica, and they requested aid. So here we are. Kind
Well,
of funny
thank
that
goodness
we
we were all here to work together.
Exactly what I was thinking. Well, since you all are going our way back to the capital, might as well group up.
That sounds
Yeah.
Yep.
like an
That,
excellent idea. Yeah.
hmm
Yeah.
We
Yeah. I look
do
at
you
Gustav
guys
with an
know
eyebrow
of
raised. Yeah.
do you guys know of a good area nearby that we could sit? Those slimes definitely take their toll.
He
I
looks
agree
up
with
at the
this.
sun. It, you know, we should walk a little while, and then we should camp down for the evening. That'd be a good
All right.
idea.
Do we
Yeah.
have any way to
Let's go.
carry Gustav? He does seem wounded, a bit woozy.
Yeah, we have our, I guess, wagons.
Good.
Not too far.
Okay,
Or
Thailand,
we
boss,
could just,
help
or
me
we
lift
could
it.
tie him to the back of the ape.
Yeah, I was gonna I was gonna say, can't you just have the ape carry him?
I could, but it's definitely not built to be comfortable for big people.
I look down to Gustav while I have my arm around his shoulder. You don't have a problem with that, right, bud? Nice.
No,
Just
I'm
pat him on
feeling
the chest.
awful tired.
Yeah,
A
see,
good
Go
night's
to
rest
sleep.
sounds nice.
Yes.
see, Monkey Man could definitely carry Gustav.
Boy, that's
Give
gonna
you
be
a chance
comfortable.
to stretch your legs there, Sidman.
Edmund just like silently glares for a couple of seconds before just go, okay, anyway, so let's put him up there, fine.
Mhm.
If
And
you'll
we
follow
start
me,
trying to help Gustav
this
to
way.
his feet.
He points in the general direction, woods.
We get Gustav up on the gorilla and start heading that way, I guess.
All right. So,
Sidman is like power walking to keep up with everybody.
from what you can tell, the one that was speaking to you is kind of
Mhm.
in charge of this group, as the others did not really interact with you. But they
I
seem
think
to.
as we're walking, we probably make introductions. I am Sidman,
Yeah.
so on and so forth, all that
Yeah,
stuff.
but
Just sort of get to know him, like at least at
they're-
face value.
they're fairly friendly, as you guys actually did help them defeat the giant
Mhm.
slime, so there's no reason to be antagonistic towards you all. You know, good first impression.
Yet.
Actually, I guess there would be a couple of questions that Sidman would want to try to worm out of him. I want to know what they think is the scariest thing about the slimes. I want to try to get an idea for if there's like a curse or a poison or something that really freaks these guys out about them.
Probably.
Quite a beastie over there, wasn't it? So on and so forth.
Okay. Oh, I do not have Aurora open. I do want you to make a check for that.
Okay. Some sort of charisma thing, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah, let me get my.
While he's rolling, small side tangent.
I could help
think
you
I just-
instead.
Ooh.
Yeah, true.
What you got, Chris?
I think I just figured out the voice I'm gonna do for my bard.
Oh my
Does
gosh.
anybody remember Sire Denathrius?
Oh yeah, this one posh bastard. Awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I can help you. You can help
What
me.
twist?
It doesn't.
I got a trash bonus and I probably don't have proficiencies.
Okay.
I'm opening it up right now. No, I don't have.
So
anything
Jared's
useful.
doing the help action with Ted.
Yeah,
is...
I will roll persuasion with my +8.
I'm
Alright.
trying to get an
I rolled a
idea of
19.
whether or not this is
So,
like the
27.
mind wipe thing or
Mhm.
something.
Okay. You got a
Excuse me.
19.
+8.
Okay.
What?
27.
And the help action.
Put it. That was the 19
That's
was with advantage.
advantage.
Yeah.
Well, no, that was just I didn't roll the advantage. I rolled a
Yeah.
1. So
Okay.
19.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
I wanted to see if you rolled it a nat
If you got
20,
a 20,
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty nice.
Yeah.
It's one hell of a charisma check.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I have a
Um,
20 in charisma.
the information that you get out of these guys is that there have been sightings of blobs in the past couple years, but no one's really sure where they originate from. Uh, they just seem to
Okay.
pop up out
Like
of
a
nowhere.
freaking mold or something. Ew.
Or like mole people.
Mole
It,
people.
Or like mold people.
as a
Crap.
general idea for them,
Like
it does not pop up in highly populated cities and
But
areas
like
like that.
crypts of churches and tiny backwoods towns apparently are perfect.
Exactly.
Lovely.
know.
Okay. Well, that's
But other than
obnoxious.
that, they don't know too much.
Okay, but they don't seem to be like blatantly just going around talking to each other like, I think Gustav's brain has been wiped. We should kill him.
Correct.
Right.
That is not
Cool.
the
Get 'em,
topic of
boys.
discussion.
Awesome. So we head towards the woods, you said.
Yes. So heading opposite of how you guys came in, you head that way a little bit, and you reach a path. Heading further in that opposite direction of how you entered the town, going southish. Before long, you find what is horses and wagons that these guys have tied up, and they start getting them ready to head out. Most of them are walking, so you can tell that it was not too terribly far for them to get here, because they said that the villagers had come to Alpatica and them return, but they did not
that's how
ride.
we managed to get here before you then. Obviously, you were on foot. We were already nearby.
They did not ride horses. They had a couple horses, but the horses are dragging
They're dragging
wagons that
Yeah.
had the people. So you guys, I'm assuming you guys said you wanted to get him, Gustav, onto one of the wagons so he can.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he can just ride back.
Can we just like hijack a wagon as a squad?
I
Just get us
mean,
in there without any supervision.
Jared, roll me a persuasion check.
Okay, I'll do this one. I'll do this one. Shit,
Persuade the DM.
this is gonna be 16 total.
16 total. You
Mhm.
asked this to one of the random guys, and he like looks you up and down for a second,
Oh boy.
and then he says, "Hey guys, let's move a couple bags." Moves a couple bags out of the back of Gustav's carriage into another one, loads it up a little bit, and you guys have enough room to fit you all.
Sick. Okay. Is there still one of them driving it?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so we'll have to keep it a little hush hush if we talk about anything weird. But we've got a little bit of space.
It's halfway private. You don't have to sit next to the members, but you don't want to be too loud.
Plus, now Sidman doesn't
I'm
have to
gonna
walk.
trail behind the wagon and just like walk along with it.
The ape just keeps a pace with Tylane.
Is Acalia jumping in the wagon?
The ape and I have a very good understanding of each other.
Yeah. Pretty easy translation.
How fast is this wagon gonna go?
It's going horse-drawn carriage speed, so not too terribly fast, but you know,
Walking
you don't want
speed.
to lollygag.
how
Walking
much further
speed.
do we
Okay.
have left?
I'm gonna walk alongside it with Acalia.
All right.
Keep
Bust
it
I'm gonna
pushed
ask
out.
one of the guards how much further we have left.
Tomorrow morning we should get there.
Good. I'm
So
tired.
soon. Excellent.
All right. Is there anything in particular? You guys aren't planning on traveling too terribly far before you reach an area to set up camp. Is there anything that you would like to do while you are traveling or this evening?
I mean, we gotta talk with Gustav, right?
Yep. But we gotta let Gustav rest first.
I guess. Oh
Or
man.
maybe
Right.
stuff starts coming back to him.
Yeah, we're gonna clear most of the space that we get in
Speaking
the
of-
carriage to let him lay down, and then
Speaking of stuff coming back to people, as far as I remember, a boss only remembers Sala right now, right?
oh my
Um,
gosh!
Oh.
So a boss 100% remembers Sala and has vague memories of you all.
Oh my gosh!
Uh,
So we gotta figure that
he-
out with Gustav and the boss.
but from what you all know, you didn't know that a boss
Yeah.
is memory loss. You just know that he's like he ran off for some reason and now he's back.
Would a boss tell us about this lapse of memory temporarily, seeing as Gustav might have similar?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
fair enough.
I kind of like that because we're sitting there trying to figure out if
gonna-
Gustav is okay, talking to him about memory loss and stuff, and a boss is just in the background like do 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 do.
I'm gonna
Don't
scooch up
mind me.
beside Sala. Right. Sala.
Hmm?
Be like, so I don't know who these people are, but I think I remember you. Who are they?
Interesting. Um, these are, you know, friends.
Mhm.
I'm gonna
They
name
don't
them all.
seem friendly.
Well, friend is a strong word. uh,
The short, bald one scares me.
yeah, he's scary.
The best
Okay,
part is
one, fuck
wait,
you.
the short one and the bald one, or the short bald one?
The short, bald one.
Okay,
It's not
okay.
that bald. Like, come on.
Balding one.
The
Ah,
bald one. There you go.
Pull
I
my
don't
hat
know
on
if that's
tighter.
better.
So is the hound still in the carriage with us?
No.
No.
Darn. Never mind.
The dog?
The dog.
is walking alongside with Nelia.
The people in the
Yeah.
carriage are you, Sala, and Sidman, and
And
Gustav.
Tanelia likes to be on her own.
Literal lone wolf.
Mm-hmm.
Could you tell me their names? I don't know what's happening, and I'm too afraid to ask.
We've definitely like said our names to Gustav like 5 or 6 times now.
Yeah, but I'm dumb, so I don't remember.
Alright, so running through it one more time. Little guy Sidman.
Little guy Tinman. Sid. Gonna-
Other bald guy is Tylane. And then there's
Hi.
Tanelia.
And Tilnelia.
Tanelia. Yep, sound it out. Sound it out.
Okay. Tilnelia. I'm just gonna write it somewhere.
Gustav is also trying to sound it out. Camellia. Camellia.
I'm so glad I'm not in this carriage right now.
I'm gonna write on my
brilliant.
hand. Tanelia.
Like
And
counting out the
nail.
syllables.
I imagine his like long
Holy
as
shit.
fuck tongue is just like flopping out of his mouth, just like Tanelia.
Thank God there aren't any S's in it, otherwise we'd get the lisp.
Sidman.
The huge lizard with a list.
Thinman.
Thinman!
Oh,
Thinman.
Thinman!
maybe
Sidman.
that's what I'm gonna do.
Jesus Christ.
Alright.
Thailand.
Thinman.
So, could you just run me through stuff off screen? You know, just how things
Yeah.
work, who I should be following, because they seem like a tight knit group who are.
Okay, Maddie, you get to program a boss now.
Okay, so
Oh,
Time
no.
for gaslighting.
so typically
money,
what
give
you
to
did
Sala.
was the groceries.
The groceries. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. You washed a lot of dishes. That was fun. You really enjoyed that. And you drove us
You were a
everywhere.
big fan of.
You guys weren't there.
constantly
You guys don't know
praising
what's
Thailand.
happening. You guys do not know what's happening. It's a
Yeah.
conversation between us.
A boss. A boss's memory is also it's hazy, but you have vague ideas of previous events. But it's more like a faces and who was
Okay.
doing what does not really make sense.
So the short one was a strong one. The tall female was the crazy one, and the bald one was the
lone wolf.
lone wolf. with an
And the
attitude.
lone wolf was not a lone wolf.
Wait,
it
wait,
was
did you say the bald one was the one?
Yeah, he
Fuck
he,
yeah,
he
dude.
was listing it
Yeah,
all
no,
off,
he's,
like
yeah.
getting them mixed up.
Mixed up, yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. Okay, I got you.
The
Alright.
bald one. I got pointy ears. How do you? Whatever. Fuck it.
This
No,
isn't
no,
your.
but,
No, he's intentionally getting
I
them.
know.
Okay,
I
okay.
know. I know. I know. I know.
Okay.
This is
Finale is
weird,
getting
but I'll
salty.
try and keep up.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, she is.
That's great.
Yeah, you
Even
got
though
it.
she has
you
no
got it.
idea what's going on.
Oh
No
boy.
idea what's
Did I
going
get
on, but you're just
infected with something? I have the brain fog.
Um,
COVID.
yeah, you got COVID.
Do you have a want to go collect leaves?
I kind of do.
Jesus Christ. When will it die?
It won't.
Starts naming the Therese.
Therese.
Okay, I think I'm good.
That
Okay.
was a good bit.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, Jared, come on. You did spend like 4 hours just gathering leaves.
it was more than 4 hours.
It's okay.
As we progress on through the evening and subsequently nights, the guards are offering to take watch so you all can rest. Are you all taking them up on this offer?
Hell yeah.
I know. Yeah, long rest. Long
Yeah.
rest.
Yeah.
Long rest. Long
If
rest.
we
Yeah,
can get him to
pretty
cook for
tired.
us too, hell yeah.
Yeah, long rest. Long rest. I got spell slots to recharge.
I'm gonna stay
And-
awake for a little bit just in case.
Okay. So
Um,
that
I'm looking at the small one.
As we're bedding down, I'm gonna like kind of double check on Gustav and kind of see if his memory is jiggled loose.
okay.
Jiggled loose.
In that case, are you specifically talking about anything, or
I'm just gonna like start at like kind of bluntly asking him, not like loudly, but like just straightforward. Like, I know you said you were forgetting things earlier. How's that doing now? Since we can like kind of talk without people being around.
okay? His response would he'd start further back in his memory and work his way forward. I was born in Nyagaden. My
Okay,
father.
okay, too far back, too far back. I'm talking the more immediate things, Gustav.
I fought in the war.
I was born in
All right,
Nigeria.
we're getting there.
Uh,
Do you remember? You remember serving in the war? Do you remember serving in the war with any of these fucks? And I kind of gesture around.
he no, there was this robot and a really pale fellow.
I'm just gonna like
Uh.
slowly point at the ape. You mean like that?
No, oh,
Oh.
insert your god's name is good.
Kellenvor.
What?
Kellenvor.
No, he's remembering. Insert your god's name is good. Let us think. Insert your god's name for this food. That was the prayer the robot would say, I think.
That's hilarious.
If okay.
Oh.
I haven't made the
It's
connection.
a
I
good
don't-
thing I don't remember
We had the
anything.
flashback at one point to when we
Mhm.
were like recruits, and then they brought in a couple of people, a couple of priests to say prayers.
Yeah.
Kyle was one of them, or a
I-
boss. And then there was also a Warforged cleric that said a prayer.
Oh, is that like a what is
Oh,
Warforged? Is that
It's-
like
it's a
Warforged
construct.
it's a construct
okay.
race.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So like the ape, but like if it actually had a brain.
If
Like,
I
if
only
you
had a
wanted to
brain.
be a robot, you could possibly play a Warforged.
They're pretty
Interesting.
sick. They're pretty sick.
Anyway, continue.
I was a robot.
You are a robot.
Oh yeah,
Lore.
Kyle was a robot in one of our campaigns.
Yep. He was the good cop to Ugarn's bad cop.
Pretty
Oh
much.
yeah.
within the Hellcops campaign.
Uh-huh.
Hellcops.
I got promoted.
Hellcops.
And he actually looks at his emblem and he looks proud of it. Yeah. Oh yeah. And then he puts his hand to his chest in the like a fist like over his heart. And then he says, "For the king." And then a emblem of light starts to shine from the back of his hand.
Oh, shit.
Excuse me.
Upon doing this, you would be able to see this, Tylane. It is a circle with 3 lines coming off of it.
Do I recognize this symbol? And I am willing to make a history check to see.
Go ahead and make me the history check.
My history is only a +1. But I rolled a 15, so 16.
All right.
Yike.
This is definitely a symbol used in Alpatica for the king's symbol, so to say. It shows that this person is highly trusted.
No, okay.
Oh.
Interesting.
Okay.
The king, he bears the king's mark.
Exactly.
And this is Gustav's?
This is Gustav doing this, yes.
This is freshly mind wipe, easily manipulated and abused Gustav showing us an item that would grant us great influence.
Easily
Hmm.
manipulated and abused.
Let me think about this.
That's the title of my sex tape.
Wow.
Wow.
Holy crap. Yeah,
All right.
We'll remember this. We'll remember this.
We have our night's rest. And so you all long rest, gain your health back, spell slots, and you wake up in the morning
Delicious.
Thank you.
to fresh food. Not the best ever, but you know, free food from the guards.
I do heal during a long rest, right?
Yes.
And regain my hit dice.
Yes.
Okay.
The most overpowered thing in Dungeons and Dragons is sleeping.
Yeah.
It is a long rest, yeah.
If you let people long rest between every encounter, they'll never lose.
Yeah. I just want my spell slots, man.
Okay.
Well, that's why you like if you're gonna do that, you just throw them against hard encounters, I guess.
You throw them against
get some
hags that
ideas.
literally have abilities that let them haunt their dreams.
Oh God.
All right,
Insane.
writing down the term hag. And,
Yep.
Oh.
Awesome.
Jared,
Um,
what have you done?
What have you done, Jerry?
We're bringing Madison's
What
backstory
are
into
you
this.
doing,
God.
Oh no. Keep my mother out of this.
Oh no.
There's a
All right.
mom.
On your journey in the morning, you guys actually start getting it. The woods don't last long; very short.
Finally,
interspersed.
freedom.
Oh, wait, Acalia would heal too as well, right?
Correct.
Oh, thank God.
No, Acalia doesn't get to sleep. She's on watch.
Oh, thank God.
And you are met with what is open pastures, and there is lots of wheat that is being grown here. As we progress through the day, you eventually start seeing fields that have lots of sheep. Sheep and wheat are
Aw.
Wheat and
the
sheep.
2 main things that you see. You'll see other crops and other stuff, but sheep seem to be fairly important, and wheat another major product. Too long, you all reach a bridge. Actually, no, from before that, you guys would still, you'd actually be able to see on the horizon Alpatica. And as the day progresses, you get closer and closer, and eventually you will reach a bridge. From this point,
Man.
the carriages will start to slow down a little bit as that does, it kind of symbolizes that you guys are getting fairly close.
We've made it. Civilization. Paved roads. Are there paved roads?
The roads here are definitely more like gravel. As we get closer, you
Yeah,
can find out.
civilization. So Sidman starts paying really close attention to what people are wearing around him, looking at like
And how none of it's backwards.
yes. And when he finds somebody who's wearing a suitably like impressive and fancy looking robe, he takes very close note of it.
So as of
And
right
as he's
now,
walking, he starts changing his clothing.
so as of right now, you won't see anyone dressed that fancily. You are
Yeah, he
still
starts like paying
outside.
attention for like guards and merchants and stuff though.
Mhm. You are
So
outside of what
he's looking for
appears
something
to be
fancy.
the city walls.
Oh.
Okay, and it appears that it's all just shepherds and wheat farmers out here.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, no, none of this interests him. He turns up his nose at it and moves on. His cloak remains in travel form.
But
What a
as you guys start getting closer to this bridge, the carriage slows down, and you are actually asked to jump out, as they will be going a different direction upon the other side of the bridge from you all.
Okay, give us a moment while we unload Gustav. Tallene, lead the ape over here.
Gustav is feeling better today. He has a little bit rejuvenation to him, but his memory is still broken.
Don't worry, buddy. I'm sure it'll all work out. Ooh.
Wow, that's so nice of him.
Sidman takes note of Gustav's clothing.
Okay.
Ooh.
It's mostly it's like a military uniform or a guard's outfit or something, right?
Yeah, it is.
He's
It
got
is armor. It is
Okay.
a decently nice set of armor.
Okay. Is he traveling with any changes of clothes?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna then we're done with fashion talk for now.
Okay. So, the
Fashion and
guard,
dragons.
the
Very
guards, will be traveling across the bridge on their own, and you all are stopped and actually asked by a person patrolling, what your business in Alpatica is.
Oh goodness.
Hello, hello. How do you do today? What brings you to our fair city?
Do you not recognize the captain here, Gustav? We're traveling with him.
Oh, sir.
Let us
Uh,
let us pass.
He nods his head and allows you to go through.
Sick. I like having Gustav around.
Wow. What a change of pace.
Power's going to Sidman's head very quick.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't worry. I've got. You haven't even seen the worst idea yet.
What?
You guys start making your way across this bridge. It's decently high. You look down off of it, and you can see ships traveling underneath of it. This seems to be a quote unquote water highway, very close to Alpatica. If you look farther out, you can actually see what looks to be more of a bay on one side, and then this river travels further off to the east, and you cannot really tell where it leads to. But Alpatica set up close to the bay, not too terribly far, but not right on it.
So it's not like on the water, but there are probably ports set up over there. You got to take a little hike to get to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Upon
And is it a walled city?
it
is
is
there a
a
wall all the
very
way around it?
walled city. You have
Very
the
walled.
bridge, and then
Right.
you have a little bit. There seems to be like small houses outside of the wall.
Yeah,
But
but
this
like
is-
the city itself
It is
exists within.
walled city. Yes,
Cool.
it is built for defense.
Proper damn town. It's about time we get roofs over our heads that don't have slimes in them.
Once you get closer, you will actually be traveling through one of those massive gates that are an entryway to the city.
They'll keep an eye out for merchant clothing.
As you guys get close to it, you'll be waiting in a queue with other people, and about an hour, You are in line. You get up to a certain window. All right. Need your cards.
Gustav, why
Okay.
don't you give her yours?
He looks confused. What's that?
Don't be silly, your pass.
He's frozen.
You were showing us the thing, the lines.
Oh. He
Yeah.
does. He puts his hand to his chest, and the emblem shines from it. And the woman's eyes widen. She gasps a little bit. Sir, yes, you.
There we go.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and Sidman keeps walking.
And no, little one, you.
What?
No, him. Yes, no. I need to see your papers.
Don't work with him.
Oh no.
He's
He has
him.
papers.
I know where this is going.
Papers, please.
Oh
Can-
my
Can I see your passport?
Hmm.
I don't want to kill this
Wait.
guy.
Can I just? Yeah.
Can I eat him?
Can I make an investigation?
Wait, we
or-
slept. I can change my spells.
Mhm.
Yes, you can.
Hey guys, are we planning on fighting anything soon or
Could
no?
I just make the papers
Probably
with
not.
minor illusion?
Oh, do you know what
Although,
kind of
Actually-
I guess
papers you're
I-
trying to make?
I wouldn't know what they would look like, I guess. So.
Or would you? That sounds like a
Can we
question for
look
Roll, if you
around
ask me.
to see what everyone's handing? The
You guys
doorman?
have been in line, and you see.
Yeah, we've had an hour to pay attention, I guess.
Yes.
Shit.
You
Forgot
see
our
people.
passport.
You see people hand a little slip of paper over. It's almost in like a little booklet format, kind of like a passport, but nothing as fancy. The
It doesn't
person
show,
checks it
like,
over fairly fast, and they give it back.
Okay, can I like? Oh boy, this is late, but can I like sneak a peek of what it looks like? Just
Ooh, trickster cleric.
if
Trickster cleric.
someone's
All right. Go ahead. So you're sneaking peek. You're being real sneaky stealth.
Steal us some passports.
yes, stealth. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Oh boy. Too bad we don't
Wow.
have like a rogue.
While he is trying to do
Oh, boy.
trickster cleric things, can I attempt to butter up the guard?
Ow, sorry.
Via
Yeah, buy us some time,
Okay.
Ted.
Yeah. I'm gonna go over to him with Gustav and you know, why can't we get through with him? I mean, look at him. He's one of the king's men. Look
Got
at
a
him.
23.
Show him the thing again, Gustav.
Gustav has
Show him the
already
thing again!
walked a little bit in, and
Oh,
he
oh,
doesn't
Sidman
hear
wouldn't have
you
let him get
over
far.
the
He's the
bustle
one
of the
with
city.
the fancy thing. Sidman definitely wouldn't have let Gustav get away. He's like a golden goose right now.
Okay. Gustav,
I'm like
he does the
holding
arm
him
thing
back
again.
and being like, please, come on, man.
He does the arm thing. Bear with me. And she does like the glasses push up thing that you might see at the DMV. Sorry,
Oh
sir.
my God.
I still need to see their papers.
Kyle, have you stolen us any passports yet?
I got 23.
Start
so
sorting through
maybe
for one with a gnome face. No, okay. So what does Kyle need to
Well,
do? What's going on?
So
here?
Kyle, explain
I
to
want-
me what you're doing as you're stealthing around.
Are you stealing them, or are you gonna make some fake ones somehow? Like Maddie was talking.
I
You guys
can't
might be able to
make
do
some,
illusions
but
together
I
to
can,
like.
no.
So you would easily be able to sneak peeks
Oh,
as
boy.
you were describing. You wanted to do. If you
Yes.
wanted to steal one, you might be able to.
Oh, man, wait,
Sidman.
fucking-
Oh, could. Oh,
Sidman.
yes.
You think we may have ever stashed our stuff into that bag of yours?
Let's find out.
From like before the hut, back up in the mountains when we were in that oh so terrible cave, so we put all of our stuff into your bag for safekeeping, remember?
Yes. Let's start sorting through it all. It might take quite some time. let's dig in and like just straight here or out over there or.
Can you all step out of line for a couple minutes?
Okay,
Just
I'm sorry.
get yourselves in order. Come back in a minute.
You know what? Yes, we'll do that. I agree. Yes, goodbye.
Next,
I
please.
didn't know
Next,
that was allowed.
please.
Goodbye.
I'm grabbing Gustav by the sleeve and dragging him with us.
Yes.
I've
Okay.
got the other sleeve.
Dude, I have
He's a
nothing.
fucking prisoner now. What the fuck?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's literally our hall pass. What do you mean?
Yeah. Well,
okay.
it didn't work that well, did it?
So, given the course of many days, I could repeatedly cast Alter Self on each of us in turn, making us look like Gustav so that we may pass through the door.
I was gonna say, wait.
Over the course of a few days.
If
I'm
anybody has any
back.
faster ideas, please.
Hello, I am
Let's do it.
Gustav. I am traveling into the city, ma'am. Nice to see you again.
Boss, you serve some sort of chaotic trickster deity, don't you? Couldn't you help somebody, Sala, with her illusions, channel
literally
some
have nothing.
mind fuckery? I don't know. Just teach her how
I
to
have
trick people with
Zero
this illusion.
things.
Yeah, but you would be able to show her how, right?
I have no illusions.
I'm
But
wondering
she
if there's
does.
someone. I
And
wonder
you
if
know
there's
of
someone we
tricks.
could pay to make fake.
Okay. Hold on. Are they taking the IDs and looking
No,
through
their
them?
passport.
They
Yeah,
I
they're
know,
like
but
checking
But
are
it.
do
they
they touch
holding
them?
they
Like-
they take the ID,
Fuck.
scan it over
So-
briefly,
Fuck.
and hand it back.
That wouldn't work. Damn it.
What if I
Ooh,
wait
maybe
a minute, I'm an idiot. I start digging through my bag and I'm gonna use my tools expertise feat. Or no, not tool. It's the right tool for the job feat, and I'm going to magically create one set of artisan's tools within 5 feet of me. It requires an hour of uninterrupted work, so I spend
we
an
are
hour
standing
digging through my
around him.
bag to assemble a forgery
We are
kit.
standing
So,
around him.
Sidman bought a kit. Of
Yes, I
tools.
bought the artisan's tools so I could do this.
Oh, okay, okay.
While
Yeah.
he's taking that hour, I'm gonna go back towards the front of the line to the lady and just kind of like really lay on the schmooze.
And also,
of-
I will. Oh, go
And
for it.
you three need to steal an example passport so we
I
can
am
copy it.
going to steal an exam. We can all do it. I can put
Work
put
together,
pass
yes. Do a
without a
thing. Have
trace on
fun.
all
I
of
need an
us,
hour.
maybe.
Goodbye.
Okay, so
So
I'm gonna-
currently, Kyle has a good idea of what a passport will have on it from his
Mhm.
stealth, because that's what
Okay,
you
then I
did
need your
find.
help.
So he can point them out in the example of, oh yeah, that's a passport.
I can describe it to you perfectly to the letter. Hopefully.
And then maybe give Trickster's Blessing, whatever that's
And
called.
trick or enhance ability.
That would be lovely too. Do those stack?
Probably not.
What do they do specifically?
Give me a second. I have to look it up.
Because don't you have like Blessing of the Trickster or something that you can just like put on people to give them advantage with certain weird things, sneaky things?
That's for stealth, I think.
Ted,
Yeah, and you're trying to steal a passport.
Blessing off the trickster.
what
you
is
can
your
spend
goal
a
with
willing-
laying on the schmooze, as you put it?
I am going to try and see if I can talk to her and convince her to possibly let us through if we only have one passport, with the excuse of, we've been through a rough time.
Lost it in combat.
you know,
They burned our
we-
tent.
We've been attacked on the highways several times, and we only just made it to the city. I'm absolutely certain that we will get our corrected passports as soon as we get in. But if you could really just cut us a break, you saw our guy. He knows the king. He's trusted by the king. We can find one passport. It's just gonna take us a moment. So if you very pretty please.
There's a
and,
very impressive pile of shit coming out of Sidman's bag to lend to the example of it's gonna take us a bit.
Okay.
And I
But
can- I
you
can
are
roll
doing
if you
that
want
off
me
to the side. I might note.
Fair. We're making a ruckus of it.
But Mitchell, okay. The persuasion.
Persuasion. Okay.
Hmm.
We're totally stopping this line into the city, and this bitch is gonna
I
call cards on you.
rolled a 14,
Oh,
so
yeah.
it's a total of a 22.
Okay. So he did mention that he was going to like jump back in close to front, take his turn. So he's not just like cutting into a random person's. So yeah. And you
You
said
don't start at the end, though.
you 14 plus something 22.
Yes, 14 plus 8 because
Okay,
my
yeah.
modifier is 8.
All right. You flood your mouth, words, eloquence. You have a silver tongue, and she looks
Kind of
around.
fed up.
She looks around at seeing if anyone else is looking, and like there's a couple other lines that once you get closer to the front, there's like a left side, a right side. There's someone in the center, like, taking like one person for every 5 the left or
Split
right
it to
takes.
booths, yeah.
I mean, they're a little bit busy today. She holds up 2 fingers and says, "Passports, please."
I can get you 2. Like I said, it'll just take us some time to find it. My
Yes,
friend is
sir.
not the
Yes,
most
sir.
organized.
Just step off to the side and take your
He
open
starts
your
like
bags.
bowing and doing the thing where he's like, "Thank you," and like walking away, and kind of like turns around on his heels and like skips over to Sim. All right, we only need 2.
Only 2. Okay, that's doable. Look, okay, I got a bunch of shit. We need them to get back with the example, though. Otherwise, I'm just creating something from nothing.
Okay.
So, who's doing the thievery?
I mean, I kind of have to, don't I?
Can you put the blessing on someone else? I mean, you could do it yourself, probably.
I have to
I'm
touch
just
them.
assuming
Hold
you
on.
have some sort of
It
thievery
says
skills.
you can touch a willing creature other than yourself to give them advantage on stealth checks. This blessing.
Oh, so it's someone other than yourself.
Yes.
So
So
specifically
we
someone other
want
than yourself.
2 people to try.
I feel like would stealing, like pickpocketing someone like this, more fall under like sleight of hand and stealth simultaneously?
It
I
kind of
usually
would.
think of pickpocketing as sleight of hand.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, that seems like a fairly
Stealth
direct
is like
translation.
you are hiding in my mind. Sleight of hand, you slip by someone and steal a coin purse.
Sometimes
like,
being seen is the most important part of sleight of hand.
you know, like even
You know what?
like you pat someone on the back while you take their watch off.
Really, though, who here has anything kind of sleight of
Guidance.
handy things?
I can give
I mean,
someone guidance. Hold on. I can give someone guidance. Hold on. Let me look it up real quick.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna run downstairs, grab some.
Gotcha. Thank you. Kind of need that second. Okay.
I would have thought that at least one of you, Maddie or Chris, would have been kind of sneaky.
I don't really have sneaky stuff. I
There you
have
go.
Yes, you're probably more pew pew.
charisma. Yeah.
Touch one. You
Same.
touch one willing creature once before the spell ends. The target can roll a d4.
It's
and
guidance.
add-
Yeah.
Yeah. So I could do that.
Yeah, Blessing
like
of the
a
Trickster and
minute.
Guidance will be a
And
hell
got
of a
a
wombo
minute.
combo.
Can I do that to myself or no?
The-
I can't do it to myself.
Well, who of us is the most stealthy?
Me, I
a
raise
boss.
my hand. I
Actually,
have a
Yeah.
+2 in.
Yeah, he is a Trickster cleric, so
I have
Why
a
did
+2 in sleight of hand. Goddamn. If anyone's got
Okay.
better,
mine.
speak
I
up.
don't. Yeah, I'm no better.
You
Oh, actually, I
know.
have a +4 sleight of hand. What?
What?
Yeah, I was gonna say Tanelia might also, but Chris just hasn't responded because like.
Well, no,
Chris is higher.
I'm sorry, I'm here.
What's
Chris, is there any chance you are sneaky? Do you have sleight of hand?
No.
okay?
Apparently, I have a
Ooh,
+4, so
Okay, okay.
I mean, you're only like pocket height anyway.
Yeah.
you know.
I also have Cloak of Shadows. I can go invisible. I don't know if it's concentration though. So
I mean, concentration doesn't matter because you would only have to cast that one thing.
You know what? Fuck it. Give me a moment. I cast invisibility and go pickpocket someone to steal their passport.
oh yeah, there you go.
Imagine just being able to do that.
We form a circle around you so no one can see this.
Sure, yeah, that works. I stand like behind Tylane and disappear.
And the ape. We're
Um,
just gonna use him as a wall.
I guess I'm gonna go pick someone's pocket. Wait, give me guidance first.
Yes, I will.
I invisibly I tug on your shirt and say, Abbas, do the
Okay,
thing.
good. That's scary. Yes, I will give you guidance.
Okay,
All
so I'm
right.
adding a D4, right?
Yes, a D4.
You got a minute.
And I'm invisible, so
Yep.
fucking
That
here
will
we
affect the
go.
DC.
It's funny how we could hear
Ugh.
everything without him being
Oh.
here.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I rolled a 9 on the D20 and a 2 on the D4, and I have a +4 sleight of hand, so it's a
better than that.
15,
All right.
and I'm
Okay.
invisible.
So you survey the situation. Couple people were holding their passports in their hands, like
Wait for
ready
someone to drop
to
one.
hand it off. So grabbing from them, you immediately assess that's probably not a good idea. A couple people are talking, and you're like, wait a second, they're distracted. Let's go over to them. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Slip a hand into their pocket. You feel a piece of something. It's a little bit thick. That's
Yo.
not a passport. You check the other pocket. Yep, there it is. That's definitely it.
Okay, I'm back. Jesus. My headset
Okay.
was like fucking being fucky.
Oh, did you hear what happened?
No. You turned invisible and then it cut out.
Yeah, I turned invisible, tugged on Kyle's shirt to make him bless me, and then I rolled a 15.
Nice.
So it looks like I have a passport.
And you
Oh,
make it
nice.
back.
Why do we wait? We can't do just one though.
No. Don't worry. This is just for research.
Yeah, we only need 2.
The real challenge is
Wait,
going
why
to
do
be
we only
getting
need 2? There's fucking.
Because you missed a whole last thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I did.
So
I schmoozed the lady into only accepting 2.
Tanelia.
Nice.
Tanelia,
Yes.
I have a very
Yes.
important mission for somebody who knows how to track people. Keep track of that person so you can quote unquote find their passport for them later, so we're not that much of dicks.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I don't know if
so
I can do that.
Well, I mean, it's not like they're going to be able to get into town. They don't have a passport.
Mm,
They're going to be
Gotcha.
looking for a lost passport for the next like hour or day or
this
however
person's just standing in line,
long.
waiting
Yeah.
their turn.
Just make sure you don't lose them.
How close are they in line?
They're right inside the DMV. You're outside, looking through your car for your license and registration.
Yeah. So we're gonna start. Oh,
I
gosh.
I will cast Hunter's Mark on this person.
Oh, yeah, all right.
Awesome.
Can I go over to the bald one and ask, can you cast Detect Magic real quick and just look at the ticket person?
Did you just assume I have detect magic?
The bald one, not you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Bald, not balding.
Yeah, I wasn't bald until this session.
Wait. Excuse me.
Oh, give me 1 second. I have a call coming in. Dear gosh.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
So we've just realized that we need to decide who's gonna get the fake passports.
I feel like the humans should.
So what I was
Sidney
about to
wants
say,
Hmm.
the passport that you grabbed, to look at, was human, first of all, and on the passport, it's similar to what we would be a driver's license, basic characteristics, but this does not have a photo. It does
No
describe a person decently well, though. Like if
Okay,
you
it's
have
got like eye color, height, weight.
if you have like a big scar through your face, it'd say that. Hair color, stuff like that.
Formal, right?
Hmm.
Okay, so
Real
we need to
formal.
just sort of document these same items.
Who's easy to describe?
Just, well, Tylane doesn't have hair, and
Bald.
mine is. And you don't. I don't know. I don't want to deal with the scales. Wait a minute. 2 humans. We want humans. It's a human passport. Tylane and Tenalia. Wait, is Tenalia human? There's Tenalia and elf or something.
Elf.
Elf.
Is
Bro,
Tylane
I
human?
am the
You're a
only
half elf.
I am the only thing closest to a human that we have.
Okay,
Me and
so-
Gustav.
Oh gosh. So you get a passport, and then who else gets the other passport? Because if they're like racial specific or something, I don't know.
Gustav's
Um,
like, do I get
I
a
want one.
passport?
Don't you have a
No,
passport?
shut
Check your
up.
pockets. Wait a minute. Does Gustav have a second one we can use?
He pats down his pockets. He actually pulls out his passport.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, are you serious?
We didn't have to steal any.
Okay, we have 2 examples now. Excellent. Let me see that. And I yoink
But,
it and lick it. Is it the
I
same?
mean, he could already
It's
fit in.
very similar. It
Okay.
has his characteristics though.
God damn it.
So I'm gonna start working
And
on
one
putting
of us-
together like the template for it before we add in like the characteristics,
Mhm.
and then
We're gonna
Can-
spend this whole session replicating a
Yep,
passport.
pretty
we're
much.
gonna make
Jesus Christ.
passports.
Hell
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
No. Let's get this roll going. Does anybody have an idea of what the hell skill to use for a forgery kit?
It's dexterity? No.
Deception?
both?
Sleight of hand?
Deception
work.
might do it.
I mean,
So,
I have
do you guys have a forgery kit
perception.
on you?
That's what I spent an hour making.
Okay,
Yep.
okay.
Yes. Could I
A
argue that
literal
it's history because documents?
Well, I have deception.
That sounds nice.
Oh yeah, same. I have a
The
And you've got good
+8.
handwriting. You're a religious dude. You know how to do these things. Have fun. So bless the hell out of Tylane.
I'll smack
and
him on the head and cast
rub his
guidance.
Uh,
Hell yeah. Just get all the
So-
We're like
spell
high
juices in
fiving
there.
him. It's like bare skin. You get a real good
so-
clap out of slapping his head.
what I want is two things. Whoever's this is going to be is going to have to make a deception roll when you are presenting the
I think one of them should definitely be Thailand's then.
I have
Okay.
a +7 in deception.
Oh,
What?
Lovely.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lovely.
Other charisma
Okay.
class.
Yes.
She would have one hell of a passport.
and then for making the passport, I need 2 rolls by the same person. I need a performance and sleight of hand.
I've
Right.
got a +1 performance and a +4 sleight of hand.
I've got a +5 performance and a -1 sleight of hand.
I have a 0 performance, 2 sleight of hand.
Plus
What was that,
Plus-
Maddie? You cut out.
4 +1. So
4 and 1.
Mm,
wait, Bo, you said from the same.
So it's
from the same
either
person.
Yes.
4 performance, 1 sleight of hand, or 1 performance, 4 sleight of hand is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Well, I've got a 5 performance, but a -1 sleight of hand.
Yeah, so
You
that
know,
makes
we could
that
take
makes
a
you
risk.
out.
But we could take a
Mm,
risk.
nope. Hmm.
I don't know, that extra 1. I don't know if that
What's
I mean, you could
more
use the
important?
bless on the -1.
What's more
Right.
important?
I don't
Having
know,
it
man.
official or having or persuading?
I feel like because the person who's presenting it needs to persuade too, then I feel like in this stage the writing is more important.
I think we're
Yeah.
overthinking this.
Yeah,
let's do
probably.
it.
Fuck it. Bless me.
Also, all right. Wait. I'll hit him on the back. I guess. There you go.
Oh, you
Guidance.
blessed Highline already. Wait, fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a
so we both-
cantrip. I can do whatever I want.
I can
He's
do whatever I want.
actually right, though.
That's
Yep.
awesome. So it's a D4 that I'm adding again.
Yep.
Because it is not
Okay.
concentration.
So I'm doing the performance check first, I guess. I'm gonna include the D4 on this because it's only a +1.
Okay. Performance.
You said
on
performance
every
and sleight
roll,
of hand, right?
Performance and sleight of hand. Yeah.
Here we go. 15 and 3, yes. Okay, so that's 18 plus 1 is 19 for the performance side of it.
All right. And now
And
sleight of
then-
hand.
Now it's just a +4 on a d20. 11 plus 4, 15.
All right. You're
Perfect.
like looking this one up and down, and you're looking at the Gustav one, looking it up and down, and you're like transcribing the information you received from both of them. You even like discover a watermark down in the bottom
Oh.
right hand corner that you kind of like press into it. You feel like this is pretty good.
I should have argued investigation for watermarks and whatnot. Damn. Oh well. Okay, well that's fabulous. Sidman's feeling real confident, and he comes off as probably a little too much so, as he hands Tylane the passport and then like tucks his own into his pocket.
Wait, wasn't
Or
what's
who
his,
else? Did we agree on
yeah,
somebody else to get one?
yeah,
Yeah, it was Sala.
Sala.
It was
Mhm.
Sala?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have the big
Even though
deception.
okay. Okay. Oh right, yes, that was the okay. If okay. I hope they don't
Also,
require like weird documentation for people that look like devils, but we'll see.
anyways, I'm gonna poke Tylane and be like, hey, remember magic stuff?
Oh,
Detect magic.
yeah. I'm gonna do detect magic. Do I detect magic?
So
Oh yeah, or the passport's magically marked.
from
No.
the passports themselves are not magical. From the gate itself, beyond where you are being let in, there is some type of magical barrier right on the inside. And then there's magic oozing from the city itself.
So
Lovely.
also detect magic tells me what school of magic it would come from.
Does it
Oh.
look shieldy?
Let me.
He's got to think about it.
Yeah,
I
remember
I have
school
to
of
look up
magic,
the
like,
schools of magic.
Is it abjuration for defensive stuff, or is that something weird? I don't know.
I think no.
Because I don't want to get there and then they have like special eye powers
It is
to see through.
Special eye powers.
abjuration is
Oh, yeah,
protected.
you're
This
right.
it's abjuration. Yes.
Okay. I figured. They have a gate. We'll be fine. We have passports.
There.
There you go, okay, bud.
I got a lot more nervous about our possibility of going through here, but you know what?
No.
Do
take
or
it.
die.
Open it for
Let's
it.
go.
Passports.
Sala.
Woo! Passport squad. I believe in you both.
So
Guidance,
Drag the rest of you behind us.
I'm gonna tap Tylane with Tylane with guidance.
This
Um,
should count as like the
both of
biggest
us.
health rolls we've ever made. Can we get like
Guidance.
double advantage?
No.
there's crucial elements, and they are supplying their own help action in a way. You
I can
know
only touch one person willing.
okay, so you only can do one at a time.
Yeah, but it's a
Wait,
cantrip.
there's one more thing. There's one more thing we forgot,
Turns our
guys.
head.
Tanelia,
Concentration.
return this passport.
I don't have invisibility, but
No. Just
wait,
say, hey,
no.
you dropped this. Here you go.
Yeah.
okay, all right, yeah, I'll
that'd be
do
great.
that. I'll do that. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that.
Good luck.
Yeah. I'm gonna bring Acalia with me to do the puppy dog eyes. I'm
Happy
gonna tell her.
dog.
Yeah, I'm
kids
gonna
love
tell
Happy dog.
Acalia. I'm gonna talk to Acalia and tell her like be cute.
Also a paladin just lie, forehead. Like really funny.
her. Truth.
Acalia gives you the like, okay, I can do that
Yeah.
type of
Okay.
response.
Yeah. I walk up and I just like, hey, you dropped this, and I just hold it out to him, her.
The
Whoever.
person's still talking with that other person. They've been talking for over an hour, apparently.
Oh, good.
Like
Good.
buds.
So they wouldn't have noticed if they actually dropped it or not. Sweet.
And they turn around. They're a little bit confused. They pat their pockets real fast. And they're like, "Oh God, thank you."
Sweet.
And then they
Hey, how's it
actually
good?
they reach into their pocket that not their pocket they slide the passport into, but their
Uh-huh.
other pocket. They pull out a little coin purse and give you 2 gold.
Dope.
Whoa. Oh,
Nice.
I say, oh, you don't have to do that. It's
Please,
fine.
please. I wouldn't have been able to make it back to my family if you didn't give this back.
Steal it.
Well, if you're gonna twist my arm, and I take the coin purse.
Thank
No!
you. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes. Have a good one.
The whole
You as well.
Winkers.
Okay, we're good.
Dang.
Okay, let's do this thing.
Let's get it. Passport
All
squad.
right. The
Damn,
group
now I
of
have
6 plus dog
16
and
gold.
robot walk
I can
up
only.
to the passport entrance, and
It's a lot of noise.
you make it up. You wait a second, let a person go in front of you so they go to a different line, and you guys make it back over to the same lady. She's like, good timing, close to the end of my shift. All right. Passports, please.
And
Papers,
I
please.
hand mine over to the lady and say, thank you again for being so gracious to us.
She smiles. Looking it up and down. Looks at you. Yes, yes. And then hands you back your passport, Thailand.
Okay.
He reaches out and grabs it and, like, kind of tentatively puts it back into his pocket and kind of. She didn't ask any questions, but okay, we're just gonna go
And
with it.
looks, and the other, your other passports.
I'll hand her mine.
Looks at it. Eyes get a little bit bigger as she reads a couple lines. Looks up and down real fast.
Oh god.
And hands it back. Yes, there. Yes. All right.
Okay.
Okay. I look at the small one.
Smile and nod. Smile and nod.
Thank you all for getting those last two. For me to check over. Welcome to the city.
Yeah.
I'll
Thank
give her 2
you.
gold.
And, I start kind of doing the mini bows and backing away, going through the
Yeah.
gate.
I'll give her
Thanks
2
for
gold.
your-
Kyle's gonna tip her, yeah.
Kind of brace
She would
myself.
not accept the gold.
Oh, okay. All right,
She'd
that's
get
fine.
fired for that
I
shit.
kind of brace
Also,
myself
that
as I
gold
walk
is already in
backwards
my
through the-
pocket. You guys didn't see that. Fuck you.
I have my gold.
Yeah, we have our own gold, you fucking idiot.
I don't believe you.
But yeah, Thailand's gonna brace himself as he like backs through where the magic barrier would be and kind of like tenses for a moment
Mm-hmm.
as he passes through.
And you pass right through without
Cool.
anything happening.
Sigh of relief and then run.
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 Just run. Run.
That's sus.
What the fuck?
That is sus.
Tylane leaves the rest of the group in the dust, never to be seen
Just-
again.
Eileen beats the game.
Goes
He's
off on
one
a solo
PM.
mission.
Donut krill?
Donut Krill?
No.
Okay. Right. So that worked out.
Welcome to the city. It has been how many months?
Too many.
That's so
Several.
long. Oh, I'm so excited to sleep in an actual bed. Oh, you have no idea. Sidman like hugs Tanelia and just cries.
What?
You all are making your way into the city.
You
It's
hug my leg.
densely populated. There's all sorts of people walking through of different races, humans, gnomes. You do not see any dwarves. You see some lizard
course.
folk, weirdly enough.
Weird.
You do not see any tiefling.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Well,
Wait,
This
so
is
there are
awkward.
lizard folk?
There are lizard folk.
Brother! Brothers.
A boss just leaves us to go find some lizards.
Yeah. I need people who understand me.
Yo, can you get us into any cool lizard bars?
That's race. No, I'm kidding. Let's go. Let's go.
Yes. Wait, what are we actually here for? Wait a minute. No, we're here for. Actually,
Wait.
Abbas, what are we here for? You said there was a hole. Hard to miss, right? I looked
Hard
down.
to
I don't see any holes. Maybe we need a higher vantage point.
Wait a minute. The whole city is full of people?
All sorts of people.
Busy
yes.
as hell here.
Are
Yeah.
they social distancing?
Not at all.
Are they wearing
Not at all.
masks? Oh no.
No
I'll
masks.
cover my face. Hold my breath.
Ooh,
You got
Sidman
15
starts
minutes
looking
to
for
hold your
fashion
breath.
again.
You do not see people in super fancy outfits,
I
but
don't
these
want to
people.
be the bougiest man on the road.
All right.
Like, I gotta find something that looks good and looks local.
So this is definitely commoners, but they are better off than some of the bodies that you
Hmm.
found. They have better clothes than those.
This will have to do for now. And the next time a cart passes by and blocks the view of the majority of the onlookers, Sidman's cloak just like magically shifts to look more like that guy's.
Nice.
Really?
Yep, literally just it
Anyways.
just like spins around him, and Sidman looks like he's dressed like a local.
It's an offset green color to it.
Perfect.
This place looks mighty crowded to be under siege from the evil.
Yeah, you'd think somebody here would maybe look a little nervous, but no, look, there's children over there.
Mm-hmm.
Totally
And
ignorant of the
as-
totally real danger.
As you look over there, you see the little children playing, doing some type of like reenactment of like a fight of the hero and stuff like that. He's got like a little wooden
I got
sword,
stuck as the bad guy.
Wait, they've got like little wooden swords.
Adorable.
and then you hear
Aw,
them.
That's cute.
The one that's getting a little bit like roughed a little bit. They're calling the child a dwarf.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Seems
Hmm.
racist. Is this racist, guys? I feel bad.
Maybe a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
I think that's a little racist.
As a fellow
Little
short
weird,
person.
but okay.
And as you are making your way through this town, it has nice, cobblestoned floor, ground, words, bow speak,
Yeah.
and
Paved roads!
paved roads. The city seems to go up, and the lowest points are towards the walls. Is the major thing that you notice briefly by walking in.
Is it getting fancier as we go further up?
As you go further up, it does get a bit more fancy.
Sidman's clothes are changing like
It's-
every 5 minutes.
It's not like it's not a drastic change. It'll take a little bit of time, and you just notice
Not every
like
5 minutes, maybe 15.
yeah. But you are reaching like the point where it's like, you know what? Like I wouldn't mind sleeping in that place over there. Like they definitely will not have roaches in the bed, you know.
We see an
Ooh.
inn that doesn't look absolutely horrendous.
And
Please.
then you see like across the street, there's that one made to look a little bit more horrendous, like in a
Wait,
like, a
wait,
nice
we
way.
just rested. Why are we immediately?
You're getting a lay of the town.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we take note of the nice inn, and we take note of the inn that we'll have to go to if we get mugged.
Mm-hmm.
But
And you
we
look
still
need
need to find the hole. Maybe
you
we can
see
ask anyone.
banners hanging down,
Find the hole.
and it actually has the like flags that hang down have the mark that Gustav had on his hand.
Interesting. Gustav, do you know anywhere we could get up high, like a bar with a rooftop terrace or a tower that we could go up, maybe?
The nicer parts of the city are, I think,
I suppose, yes, we'll keep going up.
Southwest. He thinks for a little bit. He's slow to
Excellent.
recollect, but southwest, that's the nice part of the city.
Is southwest uphill?
It would be uphill from here for a little while.
Okay. Checks out.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, hell, if we're looking for fashion and a point of view from where we could spot a giant, horrible, evil pit that may or may not exist, then
As you travel uphill a little ways, this is a big city, and it seems to be never ending. At one point, you reach a market square where there's lots of people just setting up random stalls. It is midday at this point.
they have cheese.
Is there anything that you guys stop and want to look for? They definitely would have it here.
Sidman
Is
spends a silver
there-
on cheese.
Is there a magic shop?
A magic shop?
or just a weapon shop, armory, something
There's
like that?
definitely
Or
armories. Magic, need to get closer to that fancier side of town.
guys, I think we should go that way.
Oh, we are. Let's go.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Anything else anyone wants to look for?
Is there like a wood maker that would make like fine bows?
Ooh,
You
a city
think?
like this ought to have many a fine craftsman.
All right.
I want to see if I can get maybe a small upgrade damage wise.
Maybe we could introduce you
on
to
a
the King's
bow.
Bowyer with Gustav's.
Bowyer.
So Chris, before too long, he'd find a shop that that look decently respectable. There's a couple of people perusing through the items, and they definitely sell some bows here.
Nice.
Are you looking for a more short bow, long bow?
I'm definitely more akin to a longbow style. Like I'm using like sort of just like a base level longbow now.
Mm-hmm. You kind of compare yours to the longbows they have in stock, and they actually look fairly decently similar.
Mm-hmm.
But
It
what
worse than
catches
mass
your eye
produced.
are some interesting looking arrows.
Ooh, yeah. Let me take a look at that.
1 second.
Gotta actually read what the hell they are.
Yeah.
I know like in like the when I was like making the character and the equipment, it's really bland of like
Yeah, no,
what you
beyond
can pick. It's
you're
like
not gonna get a
longbow,
+1
short
bow until it's like actually magical. I don't
Oh,
think in
okay,
5e there's
gotcha.
built-in
Oh,
compound bows or
gotcha.
reaper
Okay,
bows or
okay.
anything.
Gotcha. No, okay, no, did not know that. But what about
Yeah.
ammunition? Would that
Yes,
like add a
that-
+1 or something?
It
That
might
was a good
add
save with the
different
arrow bow.
effects and stuff of that
Yeah.
sort.
Ah, yeah. I
Change
would
it
like
to
to take a
bludgeoning
look at
damage so you can kill skeletons with it.
that.
Exactly.
Just
So
a beanbag on the end of the arrow.
there are different like levels of niceness, so to say. They're behind the counter in a glass box are like very interesting tipped arrows. Like
Ooh,
you
Sidman
think
is
those
looking at
are
shiny ones.
those are like nice quality arrows that you
Yeah, cause right now I'm using like a we'll call it like a tri-tipped or quad-tipped sort of
Mhm.
like razor
Considering
style,
another
like for hunting,
invisibility.
essentially.
Um
Are these
and
like
you actually
magic
start
arrows?
the guy sees you eyeing the arrows and he's like, hey, welcome to my shop. What are you looking for?
Well, I took a look at all your bows, and they all seem to be fairly similar to the one that I currently have. But these arrows intrigue me.
You see a smile just slowly creep across his face.
Yes,
I
tonight
bring
we
out
see
I
I
bring
see-
out one of my arrows that I currently have, and I'm like, this is what I'm using now. What's the difference?
He's like, I see you know your things. As he gestures towards the bows. You only can do so much for a bow. It is you need a nice one. And he looks at yours, which yours seems to be. But he gestures towards the arrows on his wall. Nothing would compare to what the enemy is struck with, right? Now, these are my prized possessions. They take very rare ingredients to make and are not cheap. I'm going to be straight up with you. He gestures towards some that have like they're like slightly golden tipped. He's like,
Do any of them explode?
I don't need that.
he's like, yeah, these are like 50 gold for maybe 5. I'm going to be completely honest with you.
Sidman starts counting coins.
But if you're looking for nice arrows that might help you in different scenarios, he goes under his desk and pulls out a little chest of arrows, and he opens it up. We got different varieties. He points to some ones that have a dark tip. These are the what I like to call nighttime arrows.
Ooh.
No more lights your enemies will be able to see for a good little bit. Once you shoot them, they create lines of smokeness made with broken obsidian. Now, as these contact with an area, they will create smoke clouds.
Ooh, we got a smoke screen.
Interesting.
That
It-
could be.
Can be helpful, but that's only one type that we got here.
Mm-hmm.
Opens a different chest that he just pulls out, and these have very red crimson tips. You can kind of tell the pattern. It's the tip of the arrow which matters.
Yeah.
Red hot, obvious fire arrows. Who doesn't like a good bit of incendiary damage?
Ooh,
Pulls
do you have
up-
anything that-
Tanelia for the first. Is anybody else in the shop with me?
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
all
Sidman
here.
wants to see what you're nerding out
Okay.
about, and once he realizes
you
there are
def-
magic
you-
arrows, he's so into it.
You start to see like Tanelia smiling for like the first time.
It's kind of
Like,
horrifying.
oh, maybe she does know something.
I lean
And
over
then
to
he
Sala, I was
pulls
like,
up,
This is horrifying.
instead of
Okay.
a chest, he hoists up a bag onto the desk, and he casually opens it, and he's like watching you as he does this.
Mm,
He pulls up the top of the arrow. It looks like a completely normal arrow,
yeah.
and then he keeps on pulling it up, and it just keeps elongating and elongating. It's one of those magic tricks with like the handkerchief.
I'd like to see you fire that.
It is-
Can I take a finger and like open the bag a little bit and like look inside?
It's very weird. It's all coiled up, but it looks like an arrow. He's like, this is what we call the rope arrow.
What the fuck?
He holds it out. It reacts just like a rope, but it's definitely an arrow. You shoot it, and you're able to make suspension bridges to climb across.
Ooh.
Shit.
These take a little bit more material, so you won't get as much, but it'll be the same price. But, you won't need to use these as often.
Yeah.
They're nice to have.
Yeah.
And
Suspension
if
bridge
you're
would be a
just
nice
looking
gun
for
jail free card.
if you're looking for an arrow that just does a little bit more damage, he pulls up another chest. These look very similar to yours, but they are a little bit shinier.
What, do you have any arrows that would perhaps entangle an enemy or ensnare them?
He rubs his chin.
Because murder is nice and all, but what if that's not the goal?
Huh.
Totally forgot about
You
that.
only got that.
I'm going to
Murder
have
Okay,
to
I'll
get work on one of those.
Wow.
How much are these 3 arrows you've shown me? How much are they each?
He nods. These not the broadheads. Those are 1 gold per 20. These other ones, 3 gold for 10. Except for the ropes, 3 gold for 5.
Ooh, interesting.
Oh, easy. I slapped 3 gold on the table. Ropes.
Wow. Okay.
He gives you a bag, and then he's wait for this. He actually reaches to the bottom of the bag and slaps it, and you see all of the coilness of
Slide
the
out.
arrow shrink into the normal size of an arrow.
So
I hand them
potentially
to you, Tanelia.
yeah.
Those will be fun.
So you bought the ropes?
He got
Yeah.
you 5 rope arrows.
Okay, and then I want some of those obsidian ones. Was that the like 1 gold for 20 or something?
That is
Or
3 gold for 5 arrows.
Oh, the
3
smoke
gold
things?
for 5? Yeah.
Yeah.
I want I'll take 5 of those.
Okay, so 3 gold.
And then
Mhm.
so let's see, 16. So I have 13. I'll take 5 of the. I'll spend another 3 and take 5 of the incendiary ones.
Okay.
And then what did you say? What were the broadheads?
So let me tell you, the incendiary ones do an extra D4 fire damage.
That's
okay.
But
Hang on a
that
minute,
also can ignite any flammable materials.
Mm-hmm.
Use it for vandalism and trolls, more or less.
The smoking ones, you bought a pack of those. It released smoke in a 10-foot radius or sphere. So 5-foot radius, 10-foot sphere, and it lasts for 10 rounds unless a strong wind comes by and stuff.
Interesting. Okay.
Only a 10-foot diameter. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We could block a door pretty easy or hide a person. Or blind a target, I guess.
Incendiary arrow. What was the damage? Was it D4 of fire?
Extra D4 fire damage. Yes.
Okay, and then there's 5 of those.
Mhm.
And then it was 1 gold for the like 20 of the broadheads or whatever.
Yes.
Okay.
So instead of the like normal damage, these actually instead of doing, what is your arrow type? Let me double check.
Piercing?
It's definitely
normal.
piercing. These do slashing damage.
Ooh,
But
interesting.
they do, what is it? They do 1d6 slashing damage for the arrow itself.
Ooh, interesting. Okay. Broadhead, 1d6 slashing.
Mm-hmm.
20. I want to try, since I'm buying like a bunch of these different ones, could I potentially barter with the guy to get a quiver that would hold all of this?
And he's
to like throw in,
Yeah,
since I'm getting like a bulk order.
He even tells you, comes with the pack.
Ah, cool. Okay. I'm down with that.
Now, as a general statement, you won't be able to equip all of these at
yeah,
one
obviously.
time.
Obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
It would be like okay, I'm gonna switch to this, and this would these are very much like I'm gonna shoot one of these.
Yeah.
Like in like certain scenarios.
Mm-hmm. It's a special. I'm going to purposefully. It's like attacking with a different weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, if we go against a troll, that'll make life much easier.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, I think yeah. I think I'm good then.
All right.
I just spent a bunch of money.
But it'll be interesting to see what you do with this stuff.
Oh yeah.
We need to rob some motherfuckers with those rope arrows.
With the rope arrows.
Yeah, like
I walk out of the shop. Are the other guys just sort of outside the shop, like right near?
Yeah, they wait for you a little bit.
Okay, I'm gonna walk out of the shop and I'm just smiling.
So Chris,
yes.
that on your longbow, it's 1d8 plus 1 piercing.
Yes.
So for those special slashing arrows, instead of 1d8, it would be 1d6.
It would be 1d6. Yeah. I wrote that down.
Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Sweet. So yeah, I walk out of the shop smiling, which is definitely something none of the other group has seen since we've woken up in the cave.
Who heard Tanelia? What the fuck's going on?
Sidman, would you like to jump the gun and explain before I get a chance to open my mouth?
Oh, of course. Yes, we got some very fun toys. Why don't you show off?
I pull out one of the incendiary arrows. Do you like fire?
As you pull it out, you like whip it a little bit, and a little spark flies off the tip.
Nice.
You like fire?
As long as you
Yes.
don't hit us with it, and I turn very
Wait a minute.
slowly and look at Sala.
Wait a minute. Wasn't there a whole deal? Like,
Hell yeah.
Have I missed a shots yet?
Good question.
I'm gonna
I
go
have
check
no
the box.
memory.
I
Pretty
most
sure.
definitely have.
Pretty sure.
Well,
Pretty sure you
I'm
missed
gonna pull this
giant
off.
Slime.
No. Hang on. I want to roll deception. Have I missed a shot yet?
You can't deceive
15.
me.
15.
Who believes
Mhm.
Chris?
Jesus. Not at all. I can
I've
smell
never
bullshit
missed
from
a
6 miles
shot.
away.
All right.
Okay,
Is,
moving on.
is anyone else looking to buy anything?
I want stuff. Is there a magic shop close by?
So much stuff.
What type of magic stuff are you looking for, Kyle?
I'm looking for weapons, potions, anything you got. Point me in the
All
direction.
healing potions.
So, you don't initially see any places. You have to leave the market to find that. And as you start leaving the market, you walk a little bit. You find a potion shop.
Ooh.
Is it maybe a very tall building, which will give us an excellent vantage point to find holes which may or may not exist?
You guys enter the ground floor of the potion shop.
I'll go upstairs.
I go to the counter.
Before you go upstairs,
Shit, I
the
get arrested.
the potion shop owner. Excuse me, no, that's my home up there. Where?
Oh.
Oh.
I'm sorry, we've been trying to find a rooftop terrace all day, and I thought this was... damn it.
He's very pretentious. Don't worry about him. He likes to have his wine and fancy decor.
Tries to make up for his height, it's fine.
Pretty much.
I could point you in the right direction, especially if you're buying anything.
I was about to say, we might just have to grease up the deal a little bit for you, huh? I push a box forward, spend money.
All right. What do you got?
They look you up and down. You look like adventurers, no?
On good days.
Some would say. I mean, we get around. Maybe you've heard of us.
Oh, boss.
Okay, so obviously we have your normal potion. It pulls out a red potion. Your
Hell yeah,
potion
put 'em
of
on the table.
healing.
Put it on the table.
All right. Well,
let's get this
am
one
the
out of the way.
I heal people. Do we really need it?
How much are they? I love you, bud. I love you, Thailand. But how much are the healing potions?
So
I have literally healed you guys.
I will give you.
Same.
I'm actually trying to search like potion.
I'm looking it up right now
Yeah.
too. I have no idea. How much does this shit cost?
Right?
Too much.
Ooh. Half the purchase cost per rarity in the DMG works too.
Oh dear God!
No, this is. Oh my gosh! In the player's handbook, it's listed as 50 gold.
Heck no.
I
That's
changed my mind. Goodbye. Sidman leaves the shop.
Thailand, we love you.
this one vial has about 4 uses in it. 10
You
gold.
do know that COVID is a thing. Oh.
Wait.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'm not sharing with you. You said how much?
10 gold. You get about 4 uses out of it.
How many per points would a doctor commend it out of 10 for healing number quantity?
They look really confused.
That's one way to word it.
I have no idea how to ask that question in character.
2d4 plus 2 out of 10 doctors would recommend.
Oh man. I feel like I'm gonna have to buy a healing potion no matter how much it costs just to have it in my pocket.
So
I'll take one personally.
No
so
faith.
this one potion is good for 4 uses.
And how much would each heal use?
2d4 plus 2.
Oh, seriously? Okay, it's fucking that.
You
Alright.
got anything else?
2 I
Something
You
got.
interesting?
Trail mix.
A little bit. Yeah.
They
No, what-
gestured towards the walls,
Oh, look
and
at
it's
this
just
beautiful.
filled with all sorts of potions.
Inside this
Wow.
wall.
Now,
Tanglefoot
I
bags.
Look at this
forget what
gallery.
Potions, mana potions.
I forget what most of these do. I'm gonna be honest.
That
If we
sounds
drink
like a
one at
bad
random, can we get half
business
off?
practice.
I sell them for cheap because I've forgotten.
I look
Sidman,
dubiously at this red
practice.
potion.
Sidman, if you buy one of these, I swear to God,
I know the red one's the healing one. That's the good one.
Everybody knows that. Duh.
Yeah, of course.
I'm not even an alchemist, and I know that.
All right,
Depends
calm
on the
down,
shade of
Stronghold.
red.
Maybe.
No. As long as it's red, it's not like purple. It's not pink. It's red. Come on.
I mean, blood is red, and I don't think that helps.
Well, yeah, that's blood. Like it's totally different texture. Swishes it around, it probably looks exactly like blood.
So,
Anyway.
if you guys are interested in any potions, roll me a
Look 'em up.
D100
Holy shit.
and tell me the color of potion you pick off the wall.
Jesus.
Oof, I got one. Now done. 31. I
31.
pick green.
Okay.
How much would
You see, they're like, okay, that one, 5 silver.
Okay, you gonna tell me what it is, or
It feels like it's worth about 5 silver.
feels? Well, hold on. It feels. You don't know what's in it?
I make potions. I don't drink them.
You make the potion.
I take
You
care of the
expect us-
red ones. My buddy takes care of all of the others, and
Who's your
sometimes I make
buddy?
some of the others. That one looks about 5 silver worth.
Can we speak to the buddy first, or like?
You give me a minute.
Oh
They
my
they
God.
grab a stick and they
What?
whack it against the ceiling. George!
What the fuck is happening in this circus?
You hear steps from upstairs. Another person walks downstairs. What? They're wondering what the green one does.
Stick their finger in it.
He looks at it.
Even he doesn't know.
Just keeps on scratching
Establishment.
their chin.
Oh my gosh! How
It
much?
looks
He
to
said.
be I think it's worth about 5 silver.
Oh my god. Okay, do I drink it or does the enemy drink it?
I think you drink it. No. Yeah, you drink it.
Fuck is going-
I can hear Bo's like suppressed giggle as he's talking.
It's the
Sidman is
character's voice.
cackling
It's the
and, like,
character's voice.
Fuck it! I will
want to
take
buy
it.
so many.
I will spend it. Can you have two? Do you have two?
Looks at the wall. There's another one over there.
Fucking.
You see another green one of the same shade.
It's not categorized or anything. This establishment sucks.
It's like
I will
wild
take.
magic.
Yeah, just roll
No,
a
it's
d8,
not like
see
you
what
pick one.
happens.
Sala, you pick one. Speaking of wild magic,
Oh,
good luck, right?
oh.
So
Yeah,
wait,
yeah.
Kyle
pick one.
takes 2 green potions.
Oh my god.
Is that what you're buying?
Yeah, just put it on the table for right now.
Oh,
Let's
on the
just
table.
add everything up together.
Okay. So
Because
the green
those
ones.
two together are going to be like a gold, right? Because you said 5 silver.
Yes.
what?
What do you mean? What?
5 gold times 2 is 1. Or I'm sorry, 5 silver times 2 is 1 gold.
Oh, I thought it was 100 silver too.
Nope.
No, this isn't.
It's
WoW.
tens.
Yep, 10's.
Somebody
made
told
my
me it
world a
was-
little bit more simple.
Yeah,
It
no,
was
default
somewhere.
D&D is
I have
10s.
a right. I have a right.
I have my head in my hand at the
In-
moment, just shaking.
Boss,
Stella, pick a color.
Oh yeah, I'm
I'm
picking.
just gonna walk up. Boss, what? Why are you buying these?
I don't know. I just feel
Who knows? They could save us.
like I need it. Hold on. Maybe there's something else I need. Just give me a moment.
I also-
39.
What color is 39? The
Tyler's just gonna
39th
go
one on the
sit
wall.
outside.
Madison, 39. What color do you want it to be?
I'm googling color
Oh,
39.
Pink.
Pink?
Color 39 is apparently burgundy.
Burgundy.
You
So
you
pick
grab
enough.
you grab 39 off the wall. You show it to them. Oh, that's a funny one.
What the fuck does that
Oh.
mean?
Why is that one pink?
Why is it pink?
Well, it's not red, so it's not a healing potion.
I guess we'll find out.
My head is
They
just
look at it.
buried.
8 silver for that one.
Eight.
No, that one's that one's 5. That one's 5.
I am losing my mind in the corner.
Okay. I'm just gonna
I'd like to envision that I just hear them reeing inside this shop.
I'm just gonna immediately hand them the 5 silver and like
Okay.
yeah.
Tyler walks
Shuffle
outside
my
and looks at
bag.
Tanelia. You don't want to know.
I am just dumbfounded by this establishment.
I'm excited for this.
Okay. A small price of a bit of holy do you guys have any holy texts or anything like that?
At the potion shop?
Yeah,
know,
I
it's
mean they
possible.
could sell all this stuff, you know.
Eh?
Okay. Sorry. No, we just sell potions.
All right, I'll pay for the stuff and leave. That's it.
So
I
1
gotta
gold
go.
for you.
Yeah, I'll pay for that.
Does
I'm heading out.
anyone else want any potions?
I got my healing potion. I'm happy.
All right. Once I'm outside, I'm gonna just open it and just sniff it.
It smells like frog.
Yes, it does.
Sidman is very curious as well, so he would like to assist with that action. Whatever end up that if there's a roll that ends up happening.
Yeah, I'll hand
For
it to him.
sniffing?
I will hand it to him and have him.
Roll me a
inspect it.
sniff roll.
I don't want to touch it. It might be acidic. You look at it.
Oh, I want to smell it.
Waft.
Yeah, I was about
Alright.
to say, roll a waft
I-
roll.
I'm gonna-
So Jared, are you trying to decipher what this is?
I'm going to. I said I wanted to assist
Oh, what?
whoever makes the roll. I want to take the help action.
Are people
What?
trying to?
Well,
I mean,
Kyle
I
said he
kinda
wanted
wanna-
to look at it.
Yeah, I kind of want to know what this thing is I just bought.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I was about to say, don't do this
Um,
before you bought it.
So to kind of figure out what this needs to be,
Investigation?
you are trying to.
Oof.
It's a give Arcana for this.
Kana.
Hmm.
You're trying
that
to
a
define
negative?
like what
It's a
magical
negative.
effect these potions will
Cool.
have on you.
I have a negative arcana. Cool.
Nice.
I got a
nice.
10.
You got a 10? Okay.
Yep.
You sniff it and it smells a lot like frog from the get-go. And then Sidman's like, "No, you're supposed to waft it." And then
Oh,
you
wait,
waft
do
it
I-
towards yourself.
Wait, do I like roll again for help?
Yeah,
Nope.
advantage.
Oops.
Or wait, what?
Nope.
Oh no, yep, go
Then
advantage
then.
help action.
Oh, wait, that actually looks good. Hold on.
Believe in you.
17.
Nice. So
Nice.
Sidman says,
waft
waft it, waft it.
Waft
And
it.
you waft it this time, like making a show out of it.
Just
But this
a huge
time,
lizard.
it doesn't smell like frog. You get hints of like a spice, and it actually smells quite pleasant. Very interesting.
Okay. Still don't know what it does, but it doesn't smell that bad.
That
Does it smell
entire
like water breathing?
that entire thing, the first it smelled like frog, then it smelled pretty nice. That is what you get from it.
I bet it's a water breathing potion.
Got it.
Frogs do water things, right? Or maybe you jump. Ooh, or maybe it makes you slippery. Sticky?
Maybe it just turns you into a frog.
I'd be down.
All right. So an inn, huh? Or are we done? Are we done for today or no?
I suppose we want to
You did ask a question of them,
Oh, yes.
and they're like, "Oh yes, of course. Head up the street that way, and you'll get to the." They stop for the. You'll be able to see most of the place.
They give us directions.
Most of the place.
Most of the place.
Nice.
Okay, tall thing.
You'll
I guess.
have good vantage point there. Yes.
Yes, we will have vantage point. Let's go.
Okay, Yoda.
Go we shall.
All right. Before you guys head up that way, does anyone want to check out any other shops?
See, I want.
I have no
Look.
money, so
Can I put armor on Acalia?
Dog armor.
Dog armor?
It's like a leather worker or something. I don't know.
Believe it or
Or a
not, actually,
spreader.
if you go to the gnomish towns, we have fighting dog armor craftsmen.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Riding dogs are quite
Wait.
common.
Do we have? Do we
Riding
pick up stuff?
dogs.
Did we ever pick up some stuff from the our travel that we could just sell?
Dog armor? Oh, loot. Oh, yeah, we
should we-
probably hoarded swords or something at some point. No, it doesn't look like it. I could sell my
I
stink
didn't.
bombs. Ooh,
I think
mystery
you have-
potion shop. Nah,
you have
those are mine.
one stink bomb left
Oh man.
because you used one with the rats. I think you used another in another instance.
I think I gave one to
Chris used one at the rats.
Melia.
Yeah. He threw it up the cave, and then it made all the rats not attack you.
I wonder. I had
looked
2
at
written down on
my
my character sheet, but I'll
inventory.
believe you.
for the first time in a while, and I don't know why Thailand has silk rope specifically.
Because it specifies
like
silk or
the silk?
hempen in
Yep.
D&D.
Yeah, I
I
think I have
know.
silk as well.
It's just fancier. It's actually stronger. So
It's
Yeah,
there's
I
like
have
the
silk rope.
Dungeoneers pack and then the Explorers pack, and I think they have different rope types or something like that. But is anyone looking for anything specific before we move
Dog.
on?
Is there a leather worker?
Leather
I
worker?
kinda Uh-huh.
I mean, there was a leather worker in that one town that you guys first came into.
Ooh.
We don't want to go all the way back there, do we?
So let me.
If not, we could speed this along.
Yeah. I'll try and look some type of. Oh,
We'll figure out dog armor.
yeah. We'll
next time on
we'll
Dragon
take
Ball Z.
care of that after
Okay,
session.
okay, okay.
Don't
Um,
forget dog armor.
yeah.
I'm down. We gotta equip a crossbow on the back of it too.
No,
The-
honestly, I was hoping for a fucking backwards shoe interaction. Not gonna lie.
Shit.
backwards armor. You guys
Would the
start.
dog wear pants like this?
You guys start heading up the town like entryway, and you like the path they told you to. And funny enough, you guys look kind of upward, and you see a very large castle up top what appears to be more of a ginormous hill. And you're like, wait, we didn't see that on our way in. That looks important. As you guys get closer, the houses actually stop close. They start becoming more sparse. And the city gets decently nicer. But then you get to a point, and you notice the castle's kind of far away. But it looks kind of close. Oh wait, right past that building, I see a cliff Why is there a cliff in the middle of town? Gets a little bit closer. Gets a little bit
Abbas.
closer.
What the fuck?
There's a giant hole
Oh.
in the middle of town.
Isn't that what was telling us?
This is literally what we're here for.
Iris? Sorry.
Cha.
Sha.
Nose goes. Sidman touches his nose.
You
I will
guys
start walking
are
towards it.
kind of
and-
far from it, but it's a ginormous pit.
I
And-
think we should probably get a lay of the land before we go diving headfirst in a giant hole.
Yes, that's
How are,
nose goes.
are there people
Yeah.
close to it, or what's happening?
There's not
here?
many people. It gets
This
less
far?
populated, but
Mhm.
there's definitely cleared out area so people don't like just get close to it. There's even a
Are there, like-
guardrail.
Oh, I was gonna ask, is there a rail?
Yes, it's
Okay.
like be careful, do not climb on rail. Little sign.
Is
Like,
anyone
every
looking at over the
30
edge or like acting like it's weird or?
There's like not everyone is from
Yeah, I
this
guess it's-
city, and there's actually like a couple people like peering over the edge.
Screw it. Let's look like tourists. I want to see what's in this hole.
Yeah.
You guys get closer to the edge, and the air gets a little bit cooler for some reason. You guys peer over, and it's
Ooh,
just
yes.
black abyss as light does not reach the bottom of the pit.
Sidman spits down it.
I get shivers.
You spit, and
Big old loogie.
your spit just disappears as it goes out of your sight range.
Wow.
Wow.
Holy
I
shit.
wonder.
Should we drop something off?
I'm
See
just
how
thinking
deep it
that. Yes,
is?
if we drop like a bell or something, what would make
I'd
a lot of
pick
noise
up
and
the
hit the
short
bottom?
one.
Ah!
What would make a
Kicking
lot of
violently.
noise?
I'd put him down.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
You see a person like up the ways, another like tourist like throws the rock over, and you see it fall, and you see it fall, and it gets smaller and smaller as it just eventually just disappears.
And there are no like stairs leading down it or anything.
You look around the edge closer to you, and you do not see any. It's
Okay.
cliff face. Like if you fall off, you're not sure how fast you're going to hit the bottom type of deal, or even if it gets
Terminal
more
velocity.
narrow, it might even get larger at some point. So you're not really sure. It's very jagged edges.
So I don't have feather fall, but I could cast levitate before I hit the ground. Maybe if we're falling far enough.
How many people can you do that to?
As you look
One?
around the edge, you actually notice that the more like the castle on top of the mountain on the other side of the hole has some type of structure going down the side of the hole.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Pull. Okay, Gustav. I think in the morning we're gonna have some very interesting friends to make. And they're all gonna know you.
Do you remember anything about this place?
We shouldn't jump down into the hole.
Good call.
Wow. Captain Obvious here.
They keep
All
'em on
right.
payroll.
You guys have made it to the city. You've discovered the hole.
At long last.
It only took us 6 months to find the hole.
That's pretty impressive.
It usually takes me a lot longer than that.
That's
Wow.
It's a shame.
Hmm.
You should see a doctor about that.
Oh, this was an interesting little session.
That was a fun
It
session.
was.
There
Stopping
was a lot of shenanigans.
Yeah.
So, who
so.
liked the passport puzzle?
Bruh.
Absolutely.
That was
Papers,
fun.
please.
I'm gonna see your passport.
We could have used
Can I see your
minor
passport?
Papers, please.
papers. Oh, but like, wow.
I mean,
I'm
he said
surprised
it.
you got it in.
He
I
said the
know.
line.
It's just I remembered.
It was so good.
I didn't plan that puzzle at all. It just was a spur of
That
the
was
moment.
a wonderfully improvised encounter.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I had a
Brilliant.
different puzzle planned. Is the best part.
Did you for real?
That's funny.
You guys haven't reached the spot for where I plan to incorporate that puzzle.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, we just
hardest
kind of got
one.
sidetracked in in the best of
Passport.
ways.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I enjoyed
What
that.
has
bit.
4 legs when it's at the beginning? 2 in the center. Ay.
Oh,
that's
man.
pretty good. I like it.
I can't wait.
Boy, that store was the worst. I'm giving it 2 stars on Yelp
I don't know why
I
you
wanted to-
continued buying from it.
because the prices were pretty cheap, I guess.
Yep.
But you don't know what they are.
Yep.
Still, wouldn't you want to buy it? It's like
I don't know. It's just like lime
like a-
juice.
maybe, but
Lime juice.
it's like a
So,
loot box.
I
or
was
something.
trying to make
Fanta.
the price cheap enough to where it would
entice us.
entice you, but the potions have effects. So I
Oh,
can't
yeah,
make it.
that is-
Oh
too
yeah, no,
ex-
they
like,
have
inexpensive.
effects. We just don't know
It'd be
whether
great
it's
to just
good
use
or
it in the
bad.
middle of battle, and then all
Yeah.
of a sudden
They
we
might
can't
really
breathe
help you
because
during
we're
Night
in
battle.
water.
krill.
Save us from drowning? Is it gonna help us jump over a wall? Who knows,
Or-
man?
Absolutely
Or it's
nothing.
just tsunami.
Or it's just tsunami.
You know, I liked having you guys choose the color
Yes.
That was a pretty clever way to do it.
because I don't want you guys to have any clue. Like, oh,
Perfect.
it's a red potion. It might have something to do with healing or
Healing.
fire or something like that. Nah.
Green, poison.
Green smells like frog.
What
Perfect.
does a frog do? It has a
What
tongue.
does
It's a tongue potion.
what does a frog smell like?
Wet.
Wet,
Slimy?
wet, slimy.
Yeah, mucus.
Wet.
Yeah.
Just
What about the pink
wet.
one? What is
But remember, the frog potion had a pleasant smell upon
Oh, we didn't
wafting.
smell the pink potion.
Yeah,
You
I
did
wanted
not
to smell
smell-
mine.
It smells like fish.
Are you guys
Just
gonna?
salmon in a bottle.
Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah. Do you
Roll for it.
smell then waft?
Yes. Yeah.
Ask,
Yeah,
ask
help
him for
action.
help or guidance. I'm gonna tap her on the back. Guidance.
Madison, are you
Your
smelling?
guidance is
Waft.
I am
Yeah.
smelling.
Okay. So
Sniff.
give me a what is it?
The
Arcana.
smelly smell that smells.
You have guidance.
Smelly.
It's a smelly smell.
The kind of smelly
Ooh,
smell that
8.
smells
8.
Plus,
smelly.
Yeah.
wait, are you getting help from the small one?
Oh.
Yeah, she's getting
Small.
advantage.
That's his name now.
Oh, okay.
It works.
Remember, +4.
plus D4
Wait,
D4.
plus D4. Not advantage?
No,
and
both.
advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
we're boosted.
14, 15, and
So is that
18.
15 and
Oh.
18? Or you had the 8.
Yeah, that was that was only with my Arcana bonus.
Okay, so
And then the 18 is with the D4 and
okay.
Advantage stuff.
So the 18 is your best one at the end.
yeah.
So you initially open this up and it's actually not the smell that tips you off. You open it up and the air starts to slowly get sucked in as the temperature inside this bottle is cooler.
Oh. Interesting.
It's
Um,
it's sucking in the heat of the surroundings is how I'm trying to say that. It's
Okay.
frigid.
Well,
And for some
I'm
reason it's pink.
pink and cold.
Yep.
What could this
you chose the pink. I'm telling you cold.
Interesting. I'm gonna close that right back up.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I'm sure neither of these will kill us if we drink them in an emergency.
Yeah. Yeah, they seem healthy.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right.
Most critical point in battle.
Death.
I can't wait for the next session.
Dude, I can't wait to get in the hole.
We can wait a little longer.
Most people impatiently wait for holes.
Oh, when you cast a spell, you create a
This just kind of makes me want to just immediately let's just do another session right now.
Hey,
I
I'm
don't
still
have
awake.
Yeah.
class in the morning.
Yeah.
Jeez. Don't
No.
tease me like that, Bo.
I am planned for it. Is the worst part.
You actually planned 2
No,
sessions
you're not allowed
in
to
advance.
do that.
The
You're not
worst
allowed to
part
do that,
is
Bo.
we didn't even do any of the stuff I planned,
That's how it goes.
right?
We
I
can catch
had
up.
We got to a city, and then you went, "What do you guys want to do?" And everyone's like, "I'm gonna spend money."
Shopping.
It makes sense for your characters to want to explore the city, and I didn't even think of that. So I started
You're
random
like,
searching.
"Oh fuck, fuck, fuck."
I'm like, okay, oh, you want potions? Let me start looking up all sorts of crazy potions. Found a couple like D100 potion tables, and I'm like, let's choose this table. Yep.
I'm happy with my
Yes.
purchase.
I am happy to see what you guys do with the 1 pink potion and 2 green potions.
And my
We're gonna feed them the
incendiary
goats.
arrows, and my smoke bomb arrows, and my rope arrow.
The rope one's interesting because you're able to get to higher vantage points instead of using it just for getting to lower ones.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, now you're gonna have to tell us a lot more about our surroundings.
Yep.
I'm excited for rope game.
Wait. So what you're saying is I'm basically that Warframe. I forgot.
Yes.
Ibarra.
Ibarra, yes.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Yeah, the Ranger. The Ranger Warframe, we'll go with it.
We don't have money. Much money.
Not anymore.
I mean,
Don't worry about
I've
it.
still got 9 gold. I don't know.
Don't worry,
about
we
you
know
guys.
Gustav.
Gustav's gonna carry you through the rest of the game, right?
We could have haggled.